Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to this entrepreneurship class. I'm Miss Tania Poveda. As always, please remember to download this information and save it on your computer so you can remember this anytime. Well, this is something that you already know about the types of investigation. So we have research, desk research, and field research. So we've been talking lately about desk research. Just to remember, there are different ways to find information about your product or your service. I mean your goods or your service. And here there are some examples. Specialist libraries, trade associations, government publications, trade journals, and periodicals. Plus others that you already probably know better than me right now. So, as you probably already realized, I've been doing summaries every few classes, and today is going to be a summary about a couple of classes we had before, because it's very important we have a deep knowledge about these investigation techniques and this how to know your market, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so I'm going to start with definition of investigation techniques and targeting. Well, investigation techniques, they are what they are. You remember? Okay. Well, yes, they are ways to collect information. That's it. Different ways to collect, to gather, to get information from whom? From the market, which is information from your possible clients. And again, you are already working on your projects, personal projects. I've been reading few of them, and they are really good. Please check on my comments in your homework, especially the first homework where you send your idea. So if you haven't read it yet, well, do it now, so you can have my opinion. It's very important that we know that you can't use any investigation technique in any market. No, you must know your market. And according to that group of people, you are going to decide which investigation technique to use. Okay? So we're not working on the investigation technique yet because we are learning first about them, so we know the investigation techniques better, and we're also knowing our markets, just like you did in your homework. In the end of this video, I'm going to show you one of the best homework I found. All of your homework were pretty good, but I'm going to show you only one, so you can have a better idea of how your classmates think, how teenagers think, and probably improve your work. Okay, so here it says that use the most accurate technique according to the market. Each market is unique and different. So know your market first and choose the best investigation technique. This is the main idea. Once you know your market, once you have the profile of your market, you know there are going to be possible buyers, possible clients, and then you decide which investigation technique to use. So right now, what we're doing this year is that you are working on your product. Remember that products can be touchable or untouchable. Touchable when we're talking about goods, things that we can touch, that we can eat, that we can wear, that we can move. And untouchable, we know them as services, those things that we cannot touch, but we can feel, we can think, we can learn from. Example, the service of a lawyer, the service of a teacher, the service of a priest, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so now that you know your product very well, you gave me an idea, You develop your product, and this, at least on papers here online. So you see, okay, I have this. So who can buy this product? This is something I'm good at. This is something I dream of. This is something I can do. So who can buy my product? And here's when we go to the market and we look for that group of people. Some of the investigation techniques that we studied last year and that we're going to review or learn this year are surveys, interviews, focus group, observation, product testing, and mystery shoppers. I know that we studied them last year, but again, it's very important we know them very well to take the best decisions. In the end of this year, hopefully, you are going to finish your business plan using the best or the most accurate investigation technique according to your market and product, of course. Well, last week, you did a homework about client profile. Last week, we were talking about the type of market or the group of people that might buy or get your product. What you should consider when talking about client profile is gender, if they are men or women, age. There are two ways you can write the age. You can be very general, like saying teens or adults, or more specific, like saying between this and this age. So that's up to you. Location, it's like physical location, like your neighborhood, your city, your country, or I didn't write it here, but location can be also online. This is actually a location. Buying in any website or looking for products on internet, in that case, you're losing a location. You're looking at a location. It is like online location. Culture, about knowledge, habits, and likes of the group of people. Beliefs, for example, religion, politics, etc. Personal beliefs. Traditions, what traditions people have in their families, what traditions they have in their society, what traditions they have in their town or in their country. And incomes, it's the amount of money that people make. So if it's a group of rich people, or maybe people working with an average salary, etc. Okay? So remember that this information is going to be statistical information. It means numbers, and numbers don't lie. They're always going to tell you the truth, and they are going to help you to find decisions, to take the most appropriate decisions for your business. Okay? So I can continue with this. What is targeting? Well, basically, please, every time you hear the word target or targeting, think on this amount of circles and arrow, because actually that's a target. A target is like the point in the middle of those circles, like you can see here in this picture. But this is a metaphor to talk about the market. When talking about targeting, we're talking about a specific group of people that is going to buy my product. So you have a product specific for this kind of people, for this woman here in the screen. Like you can have millions of buyers, but you design and you work your campaign, you work everything, focusing on only this specific group of people. So that's your target. I'm going back here. This is your target. These specific characteristics among a big group of people. Okay? So here's like more statistical information. We have, this is what we call a pie, just like an apple pie or banana pie or strawberry pie. So this drawing here is called a pie. And we can identify customer groups here. Like according to their client profile, you can classify them into group A, group B, or everyone else. So people that don't belong to group A or to group B. How do you do that? Creating profiles like we can see here. Okay, so let's say that you have a product and after all your investigation, you decide that this group of people with some specific characteristics are going to buy your product, or at least are going to want to buy your product. How do you know that? Because once you know your target, once you know who is possibly buying your product, you are going to create a campaign, a package, a process focusing on these kind of people. So your whole campaign and everything is going to be according to them. Do you remember this? Client profile. So as we can see in the picture, apparently they are people with different, maybe religion beliefs, maybe cultures, maybe different countries. I can't tell you because I don't know them. I'm just judging because of the picture, but that's the idea. That you get an idea that even in the same group of people, even they are friends or they live together or they study together, they are different. Just like you and your classmates. You probably are in the same school, live in the same neighborhood, know the same people, but you are different people with different beliefs, with different desires, with different dreams. So what you have to do is to collect the most specific information, the most accurate information for your product and work on that. So in general, you can create like a general client profile for your product. This was one of the examples I told you last week. It was about client profile, and then I showed you this and I asked you to look carefully. So what is this? This is a helmet, right? But it is a helmet that you can wear when you are riding a motorcycle or when you are going on your board skate or when you are rolling skating. No, right? It's a specific helmet that you use when you are going biking, like in this picture. So this product, whoever created this product, did it considering all these characteristics. So it would be great if more people, not only bikers, buy it for different reasons. Maybe for decoration, maybe for skating, maybe for climbing. I don't know too much about sports, but that would be better. But they are going to focus the publicity, the campaign, and all the benefits on this specific group of people. So men or women, it could be children, teens, and adults. You can see maybe from 4 years old and up, because it's basically the age when you learn to ride a bike, or maybe 5 or 6 or 7, but you can focus your campaign even for families, for example. So you want to take care of your kids, buy this helmet. You want to take care of your parents, buy this helmet. Or you want to take care of yourself, buy this helmet. Okay? Well, location, like where? So people go biking usually on open places. So that's basically where you need your helmet. It can be around your town or the countryside or roads or street. What kind of culture about these people? Well, usually people who likes to be safe, people who move from one place to the other, bike lovers, etc. What about beliefs? That feeling that you have in your heart and in your head. So probably people trying to contribute to help the environment, people who want to be healthy, people who think that it's fun and relaxing. Traditions, probably the whole family goes biking, or maybe you go with friends and you do it as a tradition on weekends or at nights, etc. And who can buy this kind of helmet? And again, I want you to watch it one more time. It looks kind of stylish, right? Like kind of expensive. So for sure it's not cheap. So you must consider people with their incomes average and above. Okay? So saying this, I want you to watch this. This was your homework. I was reading some of them. They're really good. Congratulations about that. Please read my comments. If you don't have a grade or a comment yet, it's because I haven't finished reading all of them. But I will, so don't worry. We're working on that. So this was one of the best homework between all the homework I read. Congratulations to this student. It was a really good job. So on the pink chart, you can see that it's a sauna. It's part of the services they provide, because their business idea, the business idea of this girl was like more general. It was a bigger idea. So this is only one of the services they offer. Like I told you last time, choose only one, remember? So they are talking about the sauna service, and it says, our sauna produces a very soft heat and steam. It will give you an unforgettable experience with a duration of between 15 and 20 minutes. So apparently you don't need more than 20 minutes. That's very clear information. Congratulations. You'll get out of our spa feeling very relaxed, like a whole new person. I like this last part because it's like a short publicity of the spa. Even we're not working yet on publicity, she did it really, really fine. So who can go to these kind of places and get this product? Let's read on the right, on the white side. So we have a group of people that can be men or women, that's okay, teens and adults. So I understand clearly that this is not good for children. Okay, so I understand that my publicity is going to be focused on men, women, teens, and up. Where? In Guayaquil. Okay, so I can focus my publicity talking like people from Guayaquil, using Guayaquil pictures, etc. Culture, nail art lovers, because they have a spa service. But most important than that, it's self-care culture. So people who love to take care of themselves. What about beliefs? And here the explanation is really good. People who believe that taking care of themselves and feeling good is a priority. So if you take care of yourself and you feel good, you are going to work better, you are going to feel better, you are going to be a better person. And I agree with this, actually. What about traditions? What kind of traditions should the market have? Well, traditions like people who enjoy having a good health, their well-being, and maintain a positive attitude to life. I will add something else. I will add it. It's not that this is wrong, this is really good, but I will add some extra information like traditions, like maybe your parents used to go to these kind of places, or maybe your family, members of your family play sports, do exercises, and they have the tradition to go to a spa after doing sports. Or maybe you have the tradition of going to spa since you were younger, so you are used to these kind of things. It's a tradition in your family, maybe, or maybe with your friends. And finally, and I like this, they were very honest and they say, okay, this is not cheap, This is for someone with an average income and above. So you have the money, you like being healthy, go for it. Congratulations for this really great homework. I really, really appreciate your effort. Okay, so this was a summary. This was summary number 1. We're going to have maybe 1 or 2 more. This is very important. We'll remember the information. Thank you very much for your attention, but especially thank you very much for doing your homework and do it so right. So we're going to keep working on our business plans, and I hope someday I can buy one of your products. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and see you next week. Bye-bye.